welcome to all those tuning in to People's Editor on India Ahead. I'm Smita Sharma, your host for the show that keeps people, you and your issues ahead. Tonight on the show, we focus on the farmers' protest that hit the country and also another protest by Indian students studying in Chinese universities. First up, you're watching People's Editor on India Ahead. I'm Smita Sharma. Now, as India continues to register a decline in the COVID numbers, which is assuring, there has also been a rise in the number of people who are being vaccinated. But the student community continues to be very, very concerned. In particular, those who have enrolled into postdoctoral as well as medicine courses in China. Because remember, the borders still continue to remain shut for most countries. India also hasn't given a green light to most commercial travel with many international countries so far. And these students for the past many months now have been trending a hashtag, Take Us Back to China, on social media. Today, these students tried marching to the Chinese embassy from Delhi's Nehru Park area in the Shantipat region. They were stopped, of course, by the police, but certain representatives were taken in to the Chinese embassy where they did go and submit a petition of sorts. Let's try and understand from these students who are here with several placards, as you can see, Chinese foreign medical students stranded at home since 701 days and counting. Let me get in a quick word. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Nukul and I'm from Chinese Medical University, and we are just waiting here for more than 20 months, and today we went to the Chinese embassy and they tell us that we cannot assure you that when you will be returned in China, but they just give the email and just not giving the proper answer.
Who were you able to meet? Did you meet the ambassador?
Yes, we meet the representative of Chinese embassy, but actually they are not ambassador. Okay, and they just say that if we call our head, then they also will answer the same as we are doing. So it's just like a fake promises, or just not just like promises. But
so these are words that are ringing hollow, is what you are saying. Now, this is a placard that says all that is required is love and a desire to call us back, be empathetic to students. आप किस year के student हो? Where do you study?
My name is Raghav Joshi and I am from Bewa University. And right now we are in India from last 20 months and we are waiting for the green signal for return back to China. Today we came here, I came from Rajasthan today, and hopefully we came for the protest and for...
Which year of medicine are you in right now?
In fourth year.
Fourth year. So
Yeah.
what is the problem that you're facing if you're not being able to go back to the campus?
The main problems are like we can't attend the practicals we need in our clinic practice and hospital roundups and all the things we need to do in our medical courses. So we are the facing, and the main problem is the Chinese apps are also banned in India, like WeChat and many other apps. So we have to connect to VPN for attending our classes. So the main issue is that thing.
Okay, and you're not being able to attend the classes online also. I do see some women also, young female students. If you could please come forward here. How many of you are from outside of Delhi today? Okay, so these are all students, if you can see with a show of hands, they've traveled all the way to Delhi so that their voice is heard. Tell me, what's your name? Which year are you in?
Ma'am, I'm Rahul Pandey and I'm from Xinjiang University. I'm third year student, and I'm unable to go back because they are not calling us back.
What kind of money you've invested, Rahul? Have you had to take a scholarship? How is it impacting if you're not able to attend physical classes?
Ma'am, yeah, definitely that will affect us, definitely, and a lot of money is getting wasted. And major cause is that we are not able to concentrate on our studies, and as you know that practical is very important, but we are unable to perform any practical these days. So this is
Okay, practical classes. Do you think that, are there other students from other countries who are able to attend physical classes in China at the moment?
Yeah, there are many students, my classmates from Africa and Indonesia are there.
Actually, the main point is we are fully vaccinated. I have taken both the dose of Covishield. Then what is stopping to call us back? Many countries like Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, they've taken back their students. Then why China is not calling us? The main problem is we are stuck here from last 2 years. But the main problem is we are doctors, and with the main requirement is practical knowledge. And in India, we can't attend hospitals; it is not allowed until we clear our MCI exam. We can't practice in any hospital. So that is the main point. Our practical classes are missing. So
What is your name and which state are you from?
my name is Zishan Ansari. I am from Nagina district, Bijnor, UP, Uttar Pradesh.
You come from Uttar
Yeah.
Pradesh. Let me get in some voices here. Hi, which year are you in and which state are you from?
I'm in fourth year and मैं दिल्ली से ही हूँ.
Okay.
And
What's your name? Which college are you going to?
my name is Rachna and I'm from Windsor Medical University. And बस हम यहाँ पे ऐसे गैदरिंग की है ना, हमें बस एम्बेसी से बात करनी थी. एंड
कोई अश्योरेंस मिल पाई है रचना? अभी तक आप लोगों ने क्या कोशिश की है? क्या आप फुली वैक्सीनेटेड हैं, वैक्सीन ले चुकी हैं?
हम या फुल्ली वैक्सीनेटेड हैं एंड सारे रिक्वायरमेंट्स हम पूरी करने के लिए तैयार हैं. बट एम्बेसी वाले या फिर कोई कहीं से भी हमें रिप्लाई नहीं मिल पा रहा है.
आप बताइए, आपको इस कोर्स के लिए क्या कोई लोन वगैरह लेना पड़ा है? क्या दिक्कतें हो रही हैं इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्टार्ट योर फिजिकल क्लासेस?
एक्चुअली एक तो फिजिकल लाइक क्लिनिकल्स नहीं हो रहे हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली वी आर लैकिंग ऑफ क्लिनिकल एक्सपीरियंसेस. और एक्चुअली वी आर नॉट श्योर अबाउट द इवन द वैलिडिटी ऑफ द कोर्स कि लाइक कितने तक ऑनलाइन कोर्स का वैलिडिटी रहेगा. तो दैट विल बी लाइक क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लम्स इन अ फ्यूचर, राइट? तो वी जस्ट वांट सम लाइक नोटिफिकेशंस फ्रॉम चाइना कि व्हेन दे विल कॉल अस बैक. So it's been more than 20 months, but still we don't have any notifications and like even a message like when we will call back.
What is your name and which state are you from?
My name is Anchal and I'm from Delhi.
You're from Delhi.
Yeah.
But Achal, also, do you think there are other classmates of yours who are already attending physical classes?
Yeah, some of like my batchmates are staying like they are in China, so obviously like they are attending the offline classes there, but we are not having that kind of experiences in like of online.
Okay, just let me get in a final few words here. Tell me something. Why do you think China is doing this? You've been trying to raise this issue on internet. You've tried doing a physical meet today. Why do you think China is doing this?
बेसिकली उनका आंसर तो बस यही है कि कोरोना रिस्ट्रिक्शंस की वजह से कर रहे हैं ये. बाकी अब हमें तो कोई आइडिया है नहीं क्या कर सकते हैं.
तो आप कन्विंस्ड नहीं है उससे कि ये कोरोना की वजह से हो रहा है?
नहीं, 50% कन्विंस भी है, 50% नहीं भी है, क्योंकि दोनों चीज़ें मैटर करती हैं. अभी पीछे इंडिया के साथ रिलेशंस भी वगैरह कुछ ऐसा कोई चक्कर हुआ था अभी. अब उसका आइडिया नहीं है कि क्या करते हैं ये आगे जाके.
आपका नाम क्या? आप किस स्टेट से आए हैं?
मैं दिल्ली से ही हूँ. मेरा नाम यजुर है. तो कुनमिंग यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ता हूँ मैं.
Okay, so there you see, there are lots of students here who are from different colleges, mostly students of medicine in various universities and colleges of China. Can all of you, with a show of hands, also show me, has everybody taken the 2 doses of vaccines? And anybody here who has actually gone somewhere and taken a Sinopharma as well, a Chinese vaccine, is that something that is important? Indian medicines here.
Covishield has been recognized by WHO, so we all have taken 2 doses of Covishield, which is enough for international travel.
And there is no arrangement that you can do your physical classes with some university here in India or anything?
Nothing at all. We are just missing our clinical experience here.
What is your name and which state are you from?
My name is Muskan. I'm from third year in Hubei.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm from Delhi itself.
And Muskan, so you've not got any answers from the embassy yet. What do you plan to do next then?
Right now, they just gave us an email so we can share our concern. Still, they didn't get any definite answers to us, which we needed. Today, so many students from different states has been here just to get an answers. It's been 2 years. Still, it wasn't a success today.
So our future is at stake. Please don't ruin it. 23,000 students' career. These 23,000 are all medicine students.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so just one more time. The ones who are outside of Delhi, can you just raise your hands? Tell me, which states are you from?
I am from Uttarakhand, ma'am.
Rajasthan. I'm from Rajasthan.
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan, ma'am. Rajasthan.
I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
आप
Uttar Pradesh.
आप किस state से?
Rajasthan.
Why did you decide to go to
Haryana.
China for your studies?
Because it's a lot more cheaper and their practical knowledge is good, I think. Yeah.
Okay. आप किस स्टेट से हैं?
Rajasthan.
राजस्थान से है. So lots of students here. A final word. आगे आप लोग क्या करेंगे जब आपको कोई जवाब नहीं मिल रहा है चाइनीज एम्बेसी से?
Yeah, ma'am, we are trying our best, and Chinese embassy side, in case he said that in case you don't find any resolution of the problem, then you can come back to us again raising your issue. We will do sort out, you know. But here we are just gathered here, and we have already raised what issue we got whatever we did already. We already did the step, and now finally we have decided that. We will wait for the answer from the Chinese side, and if any consequence not appear, then we will take final action. And
Which year are you in, and which university do you go to?
actually, I am in 4th year medical student, and I am from Hubei University of Medicine, that is in China.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, take us back to China when all countries are calling medicine students. Why not China? Can't wait for further notice. It's gone on for several months now, and it's the future of these students at stake. With the United Kingdom, a lot of eyebrows have been raised about their policies vis-a-vis Covishield, vis-a-vis the vaccination certification, but perhaps not enough noise being made when it comes to the diplomats for Indian students who have invested so much of money in Chinese universities. Here in Delhi's Shantipat area outside Nehru Park with video journalist Abhishek, this is Smita Sharma for India Ahead. Also, to talk about the issue and to get a sense of what is the way forward, I'm joined now by Mr. Venu Rajamuni. He's been a retired diplomat, currently a professor in Jindal Global University, teaching diplomatic practice, and also the officer on special duty external cooperation for the Kerala government. Mr. Rajamuni, thank you so much for speaking to us. If I could get a sense from you, these students have been now in India for almost 20 months, and unlike many other courses, perhaps in humanities, for medicines, for postdoctoral students, it is important for them to be on campus. Now, how do you read China's decision to not be giving them any clarity so far on when they can return to their campuses?
I would only say it's most unfortunate, and I hope the Chinese government would take necessary steps to enable them come back to China and to complete their courses. There are, in fact, a large number of students from Kerala also who are part of this group. And only recently I had occasion to raise with the Secretary Overseas Indian Affairs their concern, the fact that they need to go back and their studies have been interrupted. The Ministry of External Affairs, of course, has said that it is doing its best and it will continue to speak to the Chinese government. We all know that the state of relations is not the best, but hopefully the government will keep working at it and there will be results soon.
So do you think this is actually a shadow that has been cast because whatever the standoff has been continuing in LAC, India going ahead, banning a lot of Chinese apps, this is a kind of a political fallout and not just driven by the circumstances in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic and the fact that China actually has to host the next round of the Winter Olympics?
Well, I have to confess that I don't know, and I hope not. I hope the Chinese are not taking it out on the poor students in response to whatever political differences that we have. It is a reality that even in the recent speech at the UN General Assembly, our Prime Minister took a lot of swipes at China without mentioning China. So these political differences do exist, and we need to continue to talk about them and find a resolution about them, and there is no escaping that. But at the same time, we must be able to insulate people-to-people contacts, tourism between the two countries, basic trade, and the concerns of students such as the group that you're talking about, who have been studying in China, who are midway through their studies. After all, China wants to be seen as a good destination for students to go there and study. Large number of foreign students have been flocking there. And if they want to continue to remain popular as a destination, they must take the interests of these students into account and do what is required to be done.